Oh, here's an article I found yesterday that really keeps me up, or gets me up early in the morning to try to do more work that I do, because it's talking about they're changing the rules of getting grants for pay your utilities, and this is a national program, and so the problem is what they found down here in the article. They found like only 30% of the people who are eligible, only 30% of the income eligible population received the heating grade assistance benefits. So there's so many more people that are eligible. They expect about 6 million people are receiving it. And so that means there's 18 million, 3 times 6 is 18, right? 18 million people that are eligible, and only 6 million people are applying. So what they're doing in Virginia is trying to extend the limits, like when you apply for this, because there's a special program for the heating and then another program for the cooling. So you have certain times of the year, like from June to August for the cooling, and then what is it? And then the other months for the heating. So they want to make it all 12 months for all of it, and they're changing that rule. Now, here's what they say too, is that a lot of people think they're not eligible. Here's what the program does. A warm, toasty home in the winter is a comfort many people take for granted. But if you're older adult living on a fixed income, you might be forced to take difficult choices, such as paying for a heating bill or affording groceries at the end of the week. So this program, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, it is created to make home energy costs more affordable for people in need. By providing short-term financial support, the program helps an estimated 6 million households stay safe and healthy in the winter and the summer months. Okay? And also, LEAP benefits can be used for home energy bills, energy-related home improvements, repairs, and emergency energy assistance. So that means, your heating and cooling system and all kind of repairs that are going to keep you warmer. And that's sort of interesting to know about. Now, what are the income, a two-person household? Well, the income and everything varies by state and everything, but there is here on the national level, here it starts about $30,000 for 2 people and $45,000 for 4 is the income. But here, more importantly, this is how much you could get. It's different in every state, okay? And I'll have the links down in the description below so you could see this. Because like here in Maryland, I lived in Maryland so long. Okay, for heating, it's maximum you could get for heating costs is $2,213. Maximum you could get for cooling costs in the summer, $2,300. Now here, if a year-round crisis, so this means you have a crisis for your heater goes off, your thing goes, whatever, as long as it's going to affect your heating costs, you get another $2,200 to help you through a crisis. See, so there's $2,000 for heating, $2,000 for cooling, and $2,000 in emergency. So it's actually $2,200. So you got to check this out and see if you're eligible, because they're always changing, adding more money to this pot. Now, I'll also put a listing here of the directory. You have to apply at your state. So they have a list by list state directory here to have you. And you could also contact your local county, community, boy, this brain here has a couple holes in it. It'll come. But actually, you could also go to findhelp.org. Okay, findhelp.org, and you put in utilities. Okay, so my zip code for utilities, I find 115 organizations. These are nonprofit and government offices that help pay your utilities. You hear that? 115 organizations locally where I live that help people pay their utilities. 115. Now, I just told you about one program, right? So see, there's so much more. So if one program doesn't help you, then you have to go and look and dig, man. You got to dig it. You dig it. And the way you use this large thing is by calling. I mean, just start at the top if you don't know what you're doing. Say, hey, I need this. Because see, every person you call knows about the programs. They'll know about other programs besides their own. So start start talking to people so you get the information. You got to gather, information to make the right decision for you. See, all these programs may be for special organizations, people, blah, blah, who knows what the requirements are. That's okay. You got to find one that meets yours. How are you going to find it? By talking to people, not by going on Google. So you go here, findhelp.org, and talk to people. They tell you what the skinny is. The skinny, oh boy, that's a term from the 50s. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. That's a problem. I got to get a new joke writer, a young one, because my audience is dying. But it's important that you do this because the help is out there. We live in this country that gives it to everybody. Man, you should know about it. And that's what I'm trying to do. And we do that. And if we make profit, from your subscriptions, we give it back to you. We give out now $75,000 every month back to members because that's how nice you were to us. So we're coming back to you. We don't buy yachts and planes and all this stuff like these billionaires do. No, we give it back to you. You gave us the money. You deserve it back. And we only charge $20. I'm shocked that we're doing this. I've never been so happy in my whole life. And thank you for helping me be happy.